The 2-minute message preview at the non-denominational New Hope Olympia is leaving a legacy that will outlast your life. Tuesdays with Morrie is a book by American author Mitch Albom about a series of visits Albom made to his former sociology professor Morrie Schwartz, as Schwartz gradually dies of ALS. The book topped the New York Times nonfiction bestsellers list for 23 combined weeks in 2000 and remained on the New York Times best-selling list for more than 4 years. Mitch was a good student in college, but he was always concerned about how much money he would make when he left college. His entire focus was on material things that he could get. A bigger house. A new car. Mitch was driven to get as much as he could. As it usually is, things happen and Mitch needs to talk with someone. One day he went to speak with Morrie. He learned that Morrie was still living in the area. So he began to go and visit Morrie every Tuesday, and they would sit and talk. They met every Tuesday for 14 weeks until Morrie taught Mitch what he needed to know about life, finding himself, and truly living. They spoke of regrets, death, family, emotions, the fear of aging, money, how love goes on, marriage, and forgiveness. Morrie teaches Mitch that we all get too wrapped up in our fast-paced world, with materialism. With things that don't matter in the long run, and we often forget to stand back and enjoy life. When Mitch visited Morrie one Tuesday, many people were at the house. Assuming that the gathering meant Morrie had passed, Mitch went to Morrie's wife and apologized that he did not know. He thought Morrie had died. His wife said, "Well, Morrie is still alive, but he always wanted to have a living funeral so that he would not have to wait until he was dead to hear all the good things that would be said about him." It is called a legacy. All of us will leave one. Some for good. Some are not so good. But at some point in life, we must consider what legacy we plan to leave behind when we are gone. Dads have to decide. Moms have to decide. Children have to decide. What will your legacy be? One thing is sure, we all desire to live a life that stands for something and leaves a legacy for others to follow. Children, grandchildren, friends. All of us want significance. We want to know that our lives have had meaning. After investing a few years, we want to know we have counted for something. We want significance. We want to know that we have made a difference. In his weekend message, Pastor Dell will draw from the life of Joseph of Arimathea on how to leave a legacy more significant than our lives.